Hi friends and adventurers, Heather here from Heather's Hikes and Adventures. I thought it would be fun to show you my nighttime routine when I'm in camp, which varies drastically from just my overnight boondocking, stealth camping kind of nighttime routine. It's much more relaxed. It's much more extra. I go all out, especially when I want to be festive. I don't know if you can see here, I've got my flower skull sweatshirt on. I've got my coffee mug ready for the weekend. And all of my fall decorations you guys have seen by now. I'm getting ready to put up my lights. But once I get those set up, I am going to check on my dinner that's out there. I'm going to probably move it into here now that it's dark. I'll put a little lantern out there just to have one. And then I will probably, because I think I still have at least 30 minutes before my soup is ready, I thought since it was chilly tonight for the first time in forever, that soup would be appropriate. So we're going to have soup for dinner that's cooking on the Jackery 240 right now in the Hot Logic Mini in a container. So I'm going to bring that in here and just set it down on the surface. Put these lights up, and then once I have everything in here ready to call it a night and be in the van, which I normally try to do once it's dark, unless I'm taking a midnight pee break, I'm going to grab my shower stuff. We're going to head over, take a shower, and then meet back here to continue my nighttime routine. So I'll see you then. Did I mention in this video yet how much I love my site? That little path between those beautiful trees. It goes right to the river and then meets up with a little nature path that goes over to the dock and the other nature paths. So I do have plans super early in the morning tomorrow to hopefully catch a wild flamingo with my camera. But once I get back to camp, I fully intend to take advantage of this awesome site and explore and just soak in the beautiful park. So for now, I might take a quick little walk before it gets dark, and then head to the shower and come back ready for my dinner and just settle in for the rest of my nighttime. So check back with you in a sec. Alright, I got everything brought in so that it will be inside the van going forward. It was getting a little buggy out there even though it was chilly, plus it was really dark, and I just prefer when I'm around by myself to just be inside the van if it's really dark. I don't want to light everything up, that attracts bugs, so I'd rather just be in here. I've got all my window covers up so it can be bright while I'm doing prep, and then when I'm ready to settle down, I can dim it and get my mood lighting on. I just wanted to show you guys these again. I know it's been a while, but I love them. This little kit. Look how freaking cute. I mean, it's got like a little bottle brush cleaner, straws, chopsticks, fork, knife. I love it. It makes me happy. You know how I am about like pretty happy colors. I just can't get enough of them. Anyways, that's what I'm going to use for my soup. Now that it's sufficiently dark, I guess I'm going to go ahead and close that. It feels so good outside, I don't want to. But I already have my back window cover in, as you can see. So I am now completely, whoops, sorry fan, completely covered up front, window screens and curtains on the side front windows, WeatherTech in the windshield, WeatherTech's here, WeatherTech's here, WeatherTech in back. You cannot see it unless you're maybe sitting on top of my hood, laying on the glass, peeking into the teeny tiny area near my rear view mirror, which I would definitely notice, and you would not want to do that, trust me. So, anywho, I digress. So I'm all privacied up for the night. I am gonna finish making sure everything's set up for dinner, that I've got my spoon out, my napkin out, my drink ready, everything good to go. I'll probably set it up on my little tray, and then I will go ahead and hit the shower so that when I get back, my dinner's nice and hot and ready. I'll be nice and comfy in my pajamas, and we can just go from there. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Alright, I did not want to do my calisthenics for the camera. So I have my duffel that I use to throw my pajamas and my shower bag and my towels in. I bring two just in case because I am paranoid about dropping one and then having to use it. Whoa. Shower bag. Technically I can carry that on its own, but it fits in here, so I might as well carry it all together until I come back out. Okay, so that's everything I need except for my pajamas. I'm just going to grab those out of my pillow, and then I will be good to go. Oh yeah, I told you I was going to be extra this trip. Pajamas. Pumpkin pants. Let's do this. Enough back and forth showing you all my stuff. Let's hit the shower and I'll show you how that process works for me. I'm thinking, since it's chilly and most people are probably eating dinner right now, that hopefully nobody will be in there so that I can film. If there are people in there, I'm not going to talk, so I'll just put little captionies over and do the filming without narrating, which you might like better because, you know. All right, see you in the bathroom. as you saw, I got all fresh and clean, showered up, dried off, got my cool jammies on, and washed my face. So I am nice and clean. Another thing I like to do in my nighttime routine sometimes when I'm at camp, because I never remember to do it at home, and I always kind of try to like pamper or treat myself at camp, and that is one of these fun little masks, whether it's like a little lip mask, an eye mask, like a hydrating or a clarifying paper mask. I always just like to do those. I think they're fun. So we might do one tonight. We'll see. Honestly, I'm getting kind of pooped. So after we have dinner and dessert and relax and do some other stuff, we may or may not want to do that. We might save this for another time. But that's not a part of my standard nighttime routine anyways. It's just an every once in a while thing, and this is supposed to be my standard nighttime routine at camp. So I just wanted to mention these are a fun little thing to add into your routine sometimes, if you have the time and want to pamper yourself. Usually I would brush my teeth at this point, or even in the shower, to be honest, and just get it all done at once. But we have not had dinner yet, so I just unplugged it from the Hot Logic, and, or I'm sorry, I just unplugged it from the Jackery is what I meant to say. So we are good to go there. Should be nice and steamy hot. Let's give it a check. Oh yeah, definitely hot. We're just going to take this out for a second and set it there so that I can move this out of the way. Like I said, it's the first cold night I've had in a while here, so I wanted to take advantage with some nice chicken soup. And this variation is a Greek lemon orzo with chicken, which I love. It's nice and light and fresh and lemony. You see, I have my notes. I'm not messing around. So I am going to eat. I am a messy soup eater if I'm trying to look up at the camera, so I am not about to film myself eating dinner, but it's pretty hot here. Let me see if I can. I keep wanting to break the lid today. Hold, please. I'm gonna get my spoon out. This is why I always have paper towels and napkins near me, because I'm a hot mess. He's my beautiful holographic rainbow spoon. And I think, I don't know if you can, I'm trying to show you what's in it without pouring it all over my lap and ruining my day. So just some orzo and a really nice lemony chicken broth with some little chunks of chicken. Here I am, I'm back again. So I'm gonna go get that. Oh, I left my tray outside. I'm gonna go grab my tray, get that set up, eat my dinner, and then I will have some dessert while I set my TV up to either watch a spooky Halloween show or some YouTube, or maybe work on some editing, but I think I'm going to relax and watch something first before I get to editing on my own. So I will see when I'm done with my soup. Supposedly I'm watching one of the most horrific shark attacks ever. But I paused it for a moment because I don't know how that copyright stuff works in terms of me watching stuff going on TV or YouTube. I just wanted to show you how easy it is for me to reach stuff out of my fridge from inside my van. Now, don't look at my tushy, but I'm gonna do my little hack where I don't want to wash this out tonight. So I'm going to put it in the fridge for tonight until I can wash it tomorrow. And then I am going to get out my dessert and one more seltzer water. So, BRB. But I did want you to see how easy it is that I don't just get stuff out from outside. Alright, I hope you're not looking. Okay, I'm just grabbing another seltzer. Popping in that for now. I'll organize that in the morning. But I got my chocolate. We'll see. When I play this back, it may or may not make the cut. Oh man, I was hoping I got a different one. I had a couple others left in there. I've got another LaCroix peach pear. I guess I gotta drink them for them to go away. They're not terrible, they're just not great. And then my they were on sale, so I took that as a sign. So I'm just gonna enjoy a little bit of my chocolate, drink a little bubbly, and get back to watching some YouTube before I switch over to, I'm trying to read more often, so I am gonna make myself read for 30 minutes. I am currently reading something I've read before, but I thought it was good for spooky season. I love it. I knew I would get hooked on it and that I would stick with my 30 minutes a day at least. And so, sorry, not sorry. I love her Bishop Special Crimes Unit. Yeah, Special Crimes Unit series. And this is one of my favorites. So anywho, I'm going to read that for 30 minutes while I enjoy my chocolate. Then I am going to go back to editing and watching a little TV. Because honestly, I didn't really do anything worth journaling today, I don't think. Although I did get quite a bit of filming done. So that's something. I am proud of myself for that. So I do have some editing to work on. So I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes, get my reading in, drink my bubbly water, eat my delicious chocolate, and then I'm just going to relax, probably in bed, and call it a night. And that is pretty much my exciting nighttime routine. I will brush my teeth before I go to bed, so I don't think I'm missing anything else. Anyways, hang around with me just a little bit longer. It's almost bedtime for me. I'm fading fast. Oops, I ripped it down a little too far. I guess I'll have to have 2 rows instead of 1. Darn. I will say one thing I love about, well, not just one thing. One of the things I love about camping when it's colder like this, I haven't checked the temp in a while. I think it's back down into the 50s already. The fridge doesn't run nearly as often, so I'm curious to see what the Jackery's at in the morning. I've only heard it kick on a few times, and normally it's running pretty much non-stop. So I do think that you can get way more out of your Jackery when it's not having to keep your fridge cool in 100-degree weather and run non-stop. and only kick on every so often to keep it regulated. So you can definitely get, let me not throw my first piece of chocolate while I'm blabbing to you. You can definitely get longer time in between charges, more days between charges, if you're using it for a fridge during the winter or colder months. So I just wanted to mention that while I was thinking about it. Okay, back to reading and chocolate. So good. I decided to just keep my fall lights down for tonight, since I'm getting a super early start in the morning and I just don't want to deal with taking them down at like 5 a.m. But I am definitely going to get them up when I get back to camp, because I'm going to be hanging out here for a while tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm not going anywhere. So we'll get those up tomorrow. For now, I've got my big light until it's time to turn that off, and then I'll be just fine with this. And I've got a couple of little LED lanterns I can reach that don't put off nearly as much light. So if I need a little extra, or I can use my book light, I'm fine without those for just for the night. They're fun and they make me happy, but easier is better when I'm trying to get out of here super early in the morning. You guys, I was so cozy last night. Look what I did. I'm supposed to be at St. Mark's right now. I don't even know if it's worth still rushing over there, or if the flamingo's gonna be gone by the time I get there. Oh, yay, 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 yay. Alright guys, I am gonna quick get myself together and figure out what I'm doing, and touch touch base with you in a minute. What have I learned, people? when you're at camp and you're in a rush, make sure that your key is not in a place where you're going to accidentally hit the panic button in the chaos. I may have done that at 7 o'clock this morning and then woke up the whole camp. Someone even yelled out, "Good morning!" And then I had to be like, "Sorry!" I guess I'm officially a van lifer now. We all do that at one point, right? In our vehicles.